Welcome to this important training on how to best support high school students with mild blindness. These students have functional vision, which means they can use their sight for many tasks, but they still struggle significantly with reading standard print materials, copying from the board, navigating through crowded hallways during class changes, and understanding visual-heavy content in their classes. The primary goal of this training is to equip you with strategies to build their independence, provide essential access to learning materials, boost their confidence in the classroom, and pave the way for their academic success, all through practical and simple accommodations. These students are often able to read materials when provided in enlarged print formats, but they continue to encounter difficulties with small fonts, dim or inconsistent lighting, distant board work, or overly dense visuals, which frequently leads to considerable eye strain or significantly slow reading paces. As a result, they perform best with digital formats, audio alternatives, or high-contrast materials that reduce visual fatigue. It's essential to understand that access truly levels the playing field for these students, ensuring equity rather than providing an undue advantage. To create visually friendly classroom spaces, opt for large print materials in 16 to 20-point font sizes, distribute digital copies of all documents, design high-contrast slides for presentations, use bold-tipped markers on white boards, and assign optimal seating arrangements for maximum visibility. For a concrete example, distribute high-contrast worksheets printed in 18-point font, which allows students to engage with the content comfortably without unnecessary strain. Proactively share your lecture notes and slides ahead of time. Permit the use of helpful audio apps like Seeing AI to read text aloud, provide structured outlines for better organization, and incorporate tactile diagrams to support visual learning challenges. A practical example of this is supplying guided outline notes, which enable the student to concentrate on listening and absorbing the lecture content rather than struggling to capture every detail in writing. In math and science courses, provide tactile graphs for hands-on exploration, digital tools with magnification capabilities, and enlarged instructions for lab activities. For humanities classes, offer OCR-processed PDFs and audio versions of textbooks. In computer science, support screen reader compatibility and straightforward zoom features. A helpful example here is enlarged lab instructions that include clear, high-contrast icons, making each step of the scientific process straightforward and easy to follow. Promote consistent and bright lighting in all areas, apply tactile labels to doors, cabinets, and common fixtures, supply bold high-contrast maps of the school layout, and conduct pre-walkthroughs of any new areas to familiarize students with the routes. For example, offer a quick preview walkthrough of the route to a new laboratory, pointing out distinctive landmarks to help reduce navigation anxiety and build confidence. Key technology tools to recommend include Zoom Text for powerful screen magnification, the Magnifier app on mobile devices, VoiceOver for iOS accessibility, OCR apps that convert text to speech instantly, and a wide selection of audiobooks for extended reading assignments. As an example, guide students in personalizing their device's zoom levels and color contrast settings to precisely suit their individual visual preferences and needs. Foster a classroom culture that normalizes the use of accommodations, provides discrete options for material access, connects students with supportive peer partners, and actively celebrates instances of their self-advocacy. Keep this powerful quote in mind: accessibility is independence. For exams and assessments, supply large print versions of papers, grant appropriate extra time, provide handheld magnifiers, deliver content in digital formats, and minimize visual clutter both on the papers and in the testing space. With the right access to materials and supports in place, these high school students can truly thrive in their learning environment. Your dedicated support as educators builds their confidence and nurtures genuine independence for long-term success. Thank you for committing to this training. Access, confidence, and independence empower every student to achieve success in their own unique way.